Masculine Standard Rules of Modern Dating and Understanding Women by Its Complicated channel. So, guys, for those who are watching on YouTube, hello everyone and welcome. And for those who are watching on Twitch, I'm sure we can jump into the reaction of this video. Before we start, I have to admit the how I enjoyed the Brad Cooper reaction, so maybe I'll consider like why did I enjoy it? Because there were a lot of views on that reaction. There was like over 100 views the last time I checked, and the second Brad Cooper reaction also got like what is for this channel good views. So probably maybe next Thursday would be best if I can perhaps drop some extra Brad Cooper streams. Brad Cooper reactions. Now we're watching It's Complicated, so we're only going to watch two videos and you can hear my voice is just awful. So if anything, I apologize for that, but you know, circumstances they forced me to. Let's skip to the reaction.
When it comes to relationships, what does it mean when people say men are supposed to lead? When it comes
Is that the man makes all the most of the decisions, probably like so he's basically the leader, like in football actually. So yeah, he's the one pulling the family up.
To relationships, when it says men are supposed to lead, I mean, men are supposed to take initiative. They're supposed to, show their girl for the best example for them, lead, have them doing the right things, motivate them, and just keep them acting right for themselves so they can both be better together.
He leads, meaning he's the leader of the house. He has to be taken care of. He's providing for us. He's making sure that we have everything we need. So ultimately, we need to make sure that he has everything he needs.
Smart woman.
The provider, the protector. He should lead his woman in the right direction. He's the king. So
I feel like that dates back. Like a woman wants a
Of course it days back. Look at you. Look at the cap you're wearing. Like what in the name of Jesus is that skeleton here? And why is it on a pink cap? And you woman, you don't look better with like what is this tattoo actually? Can anyone like drop me down what this tattoo actually means? So, well, still, I mean, I'm not shocked and surprised that you women believe it dates back, but let's check your opinion.
man to provide. They want them to dominance. That's really what it is. Like you want a dominant man. You don't want a submissive man. You don't want to bow down to him. You want him to bow down to you.
Walk on the
Wait, what? Or either I'm like getting tired because you know it's 2 a.m. in at my country right now, like the country where I'm currently living, or did she just like talk bullshit? Because what I understood, she said that dates back, and now women want a man who is not who is going to submit, yet a dominant. Okay, let's just listen
I
again.
feel like that dates back. Like a woman wants a man to provide. They want them to dominance. That's
So they want
really what it is. Like you
so they want dominance.
want a dominant man. You don't want a submissive man. You don't want to bow down
Yeah, so here she states that you want a dominant man.
to him. You want him to bow down to you.
walk on the side
Or maybe bound is like a word that I didn't get. I'll just check the translation because probably I just didn't get the bound. Okay, yeah, okay, maybe my mistake. I didn't understand quite what she meant by the word bound.
side of danger and sleep in the bed on the side of danger and protect. I think that's what it means.
Wouldn't that make men more accountable?
Yes.
Wouldn't that make men more accountable?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, men should be accountable in this world.
yes, it definitely makes men more accountable because they're not only leading themselves, they're leading their wives, their kids,
Yes.
whoever's in that house. So yeah, definitely.
If women are the ones who determine that men should lead, wouldn't that mean that women are really the ones in charge?
Women are
Nah. He's just like messing up facts right now. A woman doesn't determine whether a man should lead or not. She doesn't determine it. I'm sorry. Like it only depends on the man. So if the guy if he is a submissive guy who just comes to you and yes, kind of submits, then it's the guy who decides. Like the woman never picks if a guy submits or dominates. It's in his own choice. But it's the same with the woman. The man never decides whether the woman like submits or dominates. He can force her. He can try to force her to do it, but forcing is not the same as actually making them, like, as actually finding them those types of women who dominate or submit.
Men are definitely not the ones in charge. It's a man's world.
Women are always in charge. See,
Okay, I think I kind of messed up the first part that she said because, like, she just said that women are looking for a dominant man, yet she says that there are no such thing that like it's a woman's choice or what. Like, women, take off your cap. You're confusing me.
his power.
Women are in charge.
Hey, name me where women are in charge. Look how happy she sounds when she says, like, I don't want to sound rude, honestly, and especially now when I'm like doing this stream just like because I need content. I would probably pass it on another day if I could, but like I already decided to. But so it's not like actually I don't want to sound rude, but come on, what is this reaction?
Always in charge.
Exactly, yes.
See his power.
Women are in charge.
Women are in charge. She's laughing at her own words. Come on.
Well, women think they in charge. Women are in charge of the sexual market because
True.
they have to give us permission to hit, but we're
True.
in charge of the rings that they want so much.
Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. And like this move. Yes, exactly. It's the guy who proposes. It's literally, hey, check this out, check this out. This thing is coming here when men decide. This. Let's go. And like look how he's showing. He's like, I don't know, I think he likes basketball because this is like clear basketball move about rings. Like, the NBA championship rings.
Right? A lot of dudes don't understand our power. A woman can want, and she could call herself a bad bitch, a dime, whatever she says. But if I don't think it, if I don't see the value, she not gonna get the ring.
I believe that women are always in charge because
Wait, what did you say before? Because I'm confused. Wait, here.
Men should be accountable in this world.
yes, it definitely makes men more accountable because they're not only leading themselves, they're leading their wives, their kids, whoever's in that house. So yeah, definitely.
Okay, so wait.
If women are the ones who determine that men should lead, wouldn't that mean that women are really the ones in charge?
Women are definitely.
Okay, yeah, here he skipped. And now I think here.
She not gonna get the ring.
I believe that women are always in charge because we know how to persuade men. So we know how to make you think that it's your own idea. So ultimately,
Please. Please. I'm gonna give you my sign. Please. They're telling me we're gonna make you believe that it's your idea. Woman, you're not getting. Show me your fingers. Show me your fingers. I'm not gonna comment until she shows me. I'm not gonna comment about this woman anything until she shows me her fingers.
women do run.
Okay, wait. Wait a sec. I think she's some.
Ultimately, women do
Okay, I think I didn't see on the right hand,
run.
but I want to see on the
but
left to be
we
sure.
know how to make a man feel good, so he think that he's in charge.
Yeah, that's not the same.
How can men lead if it's by women's terms?
That's true. We can't. We can't. I mean, they expect us to. And I mean, we do the best job we can.
The man is the head, the woman is the neck.
Okay, here she doesn't.
Basically, what that means is that the woman can direct which way his head turns. So ultimately, he is leading, but the woman is directing where he goes.
Why?
Please. Woman, I can bring you so many relationships that I know, and I think the percentage of them will kind of break your argument.
Why do women complain about men being in charge when women wanted it that way?
I don't know because I'm not one of those women. I don't have an answer for that.
Okay, now I see the point of his. He was trying to lead it like why are women now complaining that they gave the charge, the leadership to man, because like why are they complaining if they gave the leadership? I guess it's like this. Oh my god, I'm so sleepy. I don't know if I'm gonna make a second video. Honestly, I'm not sure if I need to right now, but I'll think about it.
Women just like to complain sometimes.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
true.
like that's more of this generation just because everybody wants to be an independent woman, everybody wants to be a bad bitch, but ultimately everybody wants to be taken care of. So I feel that our generation now, a lot of women want to be taken care of, but they also don't want to do what's necessary to be taken care of, and they also want
Agreed.
their cake and eat it too, kind of
Yeah, they don't want to bring something on the table.
in a way.
Now the society is all this propaganda with the TV and the Cardi B's and all this.
Cardi
Women
B's.
feel like when they have their own shit that makes them the leader.
Yes.
And it doesn't make them the leader, it makes y'all in the dope. I'm gonna piss some ladies off.
At the end of the day, men are going to be men. Like, they love women at the end of the day. And if you're in a relationship,
I literally dropped a reaction a couple weeks ago where a man was like, "Oh, thank God I'm never going to get married because then I'm gonna have to split my checks with on 50-50." So, yeah, woman, you're like you kind of mistaken it. At the end of the day, society will change because like you're the ones who's trying to change it. You're the ones complaining. You're pulling these changes, and it will change. But the question is, in which way?
you're pursuing her. So you're going to want to follow what she is expecting from you.
Not always. Depends on the guy. Like honestly, this is always so complicated. But okay, I see where she's going. At least she doesn't sound dumb as I thought at the beginning. At the beginning, she kind of pissed me actually. Was all this cap and like her response, but okay, I can at least listen. I can at least hear her think what she said. Why am I sleeping?
If everyone wants men to lead, is it any wonder why most leadership positions are held by men?
No,
Uh,
no.
yeah, but
That's
females
like a
also play
Oh.
such a huge role in leading the world.
You just said that. Wait. Thank God I'm not like fully recovered right now, or otherwise I would be so like pissed. You just said that man lead it. You just said that man lead the world, and you're like, yeah, but female. You just gotta have to put the but. You didn't put that but at the first thesis you were saying, but you insert it now. That's a very bad argumentation from you, woman. Dislike you.
I feel like without
You even lost to the girl with the cap with the skeleton. I'm sorry, but if you are going to argument to give me such arguments, you're gonna try better.
a female, a man's home would fall apart.
We live in a society where men have the power no matter what. Unfortunately, women just don't, we're not in a position to lead. As much as we would like to, we don't get that power. We are not given that opportunity, and that's just that. We're just gonna have to live with it. It's just always gonna be like that.
Well, I kind of disagree that you don't have the opportunity. I mean, you technically have, but most of you fail. And a lot of you fail actually. Yes, there is a percentage of those who succeed and they gain leadership positions in their spheres. Like I'm not necessarily talking about presidents or queens. I'm talking about, I don't know, some CEOs, managers, etc. But at the end of the day, yeah, most of them are men, and it's the reality that we live in.
When it comes to relationships, are men more likely to be held to a masculine standard than women are held to a feminine standard?
Yeah,
Yes,
they
man
are,
is-
and that's
yeah.
not fair.
No, I
Huh.
think people can just be whoever they want to be. Just
Can I be a two? Oh no, how did Pierce Morgan say it? A two something penguin. No, people can't be anything. Unfortunately, people can be a lot of stuff, but they can't be anything. I can't be a Japanese no matter what. I mean, technically, I can get a Japanese passport, but I can't become a Japanese national person. My nation will never be Japan. It can be my like passport country. What are you talking about?
Express themselves however they want to express, whoever really cares about if you're too feminine or too masculine in any sense,
As a man, you can't show any type of emotion, bro. If you show too much emotion, girls already give the soft.
You're gonna get destroyed. You're gonna get so much destroyed. You're gonna get so much manipulated. And unfortunately, this is the sad reality and the sad truth. Nobody wants like a too feminine man. And okay, I'm not saying that's sad reality. I'll take those words back, but I'll say that uh this is just reality, and it is how it is. And you, because this is how nature created it, you're not going to go against nature, like, no matter how much you want.
Vibe. Now you go in the category as you're soft. If you give off not enough emotion, or you don't show enough emotion, then they say you don't know how to communicate, or that
True.
you're just too closed off.
Men should be in their masculine at all times. If you're living your full truth as a man, you're in your masculine no matter what.
What
Yes.
are those standards and who defines them?
The standards are, I mean, just being a real man as a provider, is a leader, is going to take care of his family, his community, and he's going to do great things because he's living his purpose.
Don't a lot of women want a guy who's 6 feet tall, six-pack abs, six-figure income?
Well, don't a lot of men want a girl with a fat ass and a small waist and a big chest
She's got a
and
point.
able to ride dick in the middle of the night and get up and take care of
Got the point, but like there are difference between how a man wants it and a woman wants it. A woman believes that like, okay, we're not gonna talk about everyone, but we're gonna talk about a lot of women. A lot of women believe right now that they deserve it because they are just women. A man has to work so goddamn hard to get that woman that she's talking about, and he always has to like prove why like he is. Plus, in addition, well, okay, he actually said about 6 pack, 6 feet, so I can't talk that. He said about physical, well, physical things, when like I can't complain that she only gives us physical arguments, because he also used a lot of physical ones. But at the end of the day, it's different. It's the approach to that is different. But I mean, men and women are different, so like that makes sense.
the kids in the morning.
Aren't a lot of women born with those qualities while men typically have to earn their?
Do you not know how many people got BBLs? You not know how many women literally change their image just to be accepted by male standards till nowadays?
I, as a man,
No.
don't care if you got red bottoms or blue bottoms. That shit impresses the other women and shit. I want to know, am I going to have a home cooked meal? Am I going to have a support system, a helpmate, shit like that. I don't give a fuck about your BBL or your BBL bag.
What's a BBL? Wait, let me. Big black. Yeah, nobody's gonna care about your Brazilian buttlet. Be back later. On a guy. Yeah, okay, yeah, nobody gives a thing about your BBL. I mean, if you want to actually, like, honestly, yes, people care about a lot of stuff. Men care about a lot of stuff, and they want a prettier woman, but not like the one that did but they don't care if it's due to BBL or stuff like this. They, like this guy just said, want a home cooked meal and other stuff.
It doesn't matter. But women, they spend too much time oppressing other women because dudes don't care about that.
When a woman says she's tired of dating men, why do they often end up dating a woman who looks and acts like a man?
Maybe they're attracted to masculine energy.
Haha, good thing. Actually, this is a very good answer. This is like one of the best answers you could give to this question. Cause I'm confused with this one, cause I haven't met that much women that like started dating women because they got tired of dating a man, and so I can't have a very good opinion on that, but this guy just gave me a very good idea where to push.
Men.
Men, they like the masculinity. They just maybe want more sensitivity, or maybe because most women are better at eating pussy. I don't know.
So are women really interested in men or just somebody who fulfills their masculine standards even if it's another woman?
The second one fulfills the masculine standards, even if it's a
That's
woman.
a tough question.
All women really want, bro, is
Okay, before he said it, I should compliment this. It's complicated guy. He knows how to like lead question by question without expecting it. Like I didn't expect this question. I expected one thing or another thing, but and I criticized some of the questions he asked, but I didn't expect that kind of question.
someone to fulfill their needs. That's it, bro. Whatever that is, because all women's needs can be different. You know what I mean? Whether that's attention, whether that's sex, it's different, and that varies too. Protection. You know, women are emotional, and their needs and stuff go like the wind, and that's why us men have problems dealing with women, because we look at it as how we look at it. We expect women to think and move the way we do, and they're different. Well, you know, well, how could they do this? Easy, because they're women, bro.
Women just want to get what they want, bro. That's it. At the end of the day, women want what they want. And if they can't get it, they will leave and go to another guy, go to another place, go to another job, and they'll do whatever they can to find it, bro.
I just want to check one thing. Next video is 14 minutes. Okay, I'll probably try to make it through 2 reactions, but not more. Like definitely not more.
There's not a lot of masculine dudes, bro. And masculine isn't just about being buff and and being like Conan and give me a beer, do what I say. Masculine is an energy, just like femininity is an energy also.
I feel that we're pushing men to be masculine because men started to wear panties nowadays. They want to be taken care of like a woman.
Yeah,
they want
which
to
is
be
bullshit.
courted like a woman, and they want a woman to chase them when in
That's some
reality it
bullshit.
should be the
That's-
other way.
yes.
So I feel like a lot of women want men to go back to what they used to be.
Isn't that men just wanting to be treated like a king?
You can be treated like king, but you got to be having that king money,
Yeah.
first of all.
You gotta deserve the crown.
And second of all, you can be treated like a king, but that means you have to offer something as well. You can't expect anything if one,
She has a point.
you're not that type of person, or
Well,
two, you
it
have
works for
nothing to
the women
offer
the
to
same.
get those services.
Put it like this, I take that back. Dudes who have their shit together don't care about that. Now, if I'm on the bum on the street and I meet a chick with a nurse with a Benz, then that does impress me because I ain't got shit. But if I have shit, then it doesn't really matter because I'm looking for a woman who's to add to what I have.
Yes.
No woman, and that's, you guys need to understand this too. As a man, no woman is going to complete you.
Why should a man need to be a protector
Wow.
and provider when no burden is placed on women?
It's actually a very big burden placed on women. They have to bear children. They have to live in a society that treats them like, hey, y'all have no input on what we
What you mean they don't have input?
say because we make the money and
No, nobody said this. Nobody said they don't have. We are saying that it's like a leader. So technically, a leader is not the guy who tells you what to do, who like tells you what to do. Yeah, I think it's right. Like here, who tells you what to do on a team? No, it's the one that helps you and to win the game together. This, I think there's a good like photo meme that says like difference between boss and leader, where the boss is just sitting on this rock and everyone's pulling it, while the leader is the one pulling it on the first roads, with everyone pulling behind him. That's the difference. So no, I disagree with you, man.
y'all just gotta go along with it. Just because we get to have sex with y'all, we're gonna make y'all happy so y'all don't argue with us, but we're gonna make the rules. Because men genuinely make the rules.
If being a masculine man means accepting the burden of others, why would anyone want to be a man by that definition?
I don't know if
Because you're playing the game where you can succeed more. You either fail big or you win more. That's the reality.
being a female means having children, why would anybody want to be a female?
Well, I mean, are women Why do
Because children is the best thing that there could possibly be. Like, okay, children is the best thing that there could possibly be according to people who have had children. And this is super true. As I said, I think a couple reactions ago, I have never met a person who has a child and regrets it. Like, regrets that that's the kid. Never have I met a person like this. May and I know exceptions exist. I truly agree with you. Exceptions do exist, but you can't build it around exceptions. You have to build on around the main concept.
women think that it's their duty to have kids when it's actually their choice?
My body, my
I
choice.
don't know. I don't feel that way. It's not my duty. I don't want kids.
Honestly, I feel
Oh,
that there are a lot of
another big child free. Ask her why she doesn't have kids. I want to listen to those amazing arguments.
things that men have to deal with on top of, just being a man when it comes to the type of money you make, when it comes to taking care of other people. I mean, nowadays you have to have a lot of money. People are very, very expensive. But ultimately, in my opinion, that's just what I'm known as a man. Take care of home, take care of his household, take care of himself.
A man doesn't have to be masculine, but masculine are just the most appealing men to women.
Voila.
Does a man need to be masculine in order to have equal rights?
No.
More masculine, he asked. Okay.
Does a man need to be masculine in order to have his needs met?
Ha, nice one.
Yes.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah, that's why I first was confused, but I tried to not comment a lot because I believed he's trying to lead to something.
All adults have sexual needs?
Absolutely.
So a man has to basically groom himself to be what a woman wants in order to have sex.
Typically, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything
usual.
that men still hold as leverage over women to control them?
Absolutely. Like,
What? Like honestly, name me a thing, but not like a completion. Like men in general. What do they hold? Law? No, you already have women. Like if any woman can become president, go ahead, vote for the woman. Nobody's bothering you. Nobody's like disagreeing with you. And then like I'm just gonna ask you to check how many women actually did vote for Hillary Clinton in the 2016 election and how many voted for Donald Trump, and you will see the difference, lady. Lady, go take that skeleton off.
we are still living in an unequal society. Like, women are still not equal till this day.
But you just said that women are the ones who control a thing that you agreed is a natural thing for men to want that they can't not want, as we said. So the problem with this woman is, yeah, again, she's not also backing up her words.
So what exactly is not equal? What
Yeah,
We
what is
still don't get equal pay.
Where? Tell me, if a woman gets elected president, she's gonna earn the same amount of money that the man who is a president. Where aren't you not getting equal pay? I just like want to say this again. Just rip my heart off.
Like, we are still living in an unequal society. Like, women are still not equal till this day.
so what exactly is not equal? What
We still don't get equal pay.
Equal pay. We don't still get equal pay. Oh my god, what do you like? They heard this trend on TikTok and now they think that this is something smart. Can she explain what equal pay even means? I don't think so, honestly. I just think she just like thinks it's cool. Like, where do people actually get this thing about equal pay? Like, seriously, I have never found it. Send me a link. Anyone who's watching this stream and disagreeing with me, or watching this reaction on YouTube, drop it in the comments. I'll perfectly read it. I'll perfectly try to understand it, and maybe I will agree with you.
We are still not treated like I'm walking out here, right, with the tube top on. I'm gonna be seen as I want something.
Women.
Why are you wearing a two-tone top? Answer this question. Do you want to be seen? Like, understand this. understand this. I sound like an old person today who's like trying to get to bed, but it's only because of my voice. I can't like be a lot emotional. Plus, I spend a lot of energy prior to today. Understand this, woman. Especially his clothes. When you put on clothes, you're trying to show something. You're either trying to show how good your body is, or you're trying to show, like, I don't know, how good your clothes is, the colors. Because if you tell me that you wear them for your own sake, you are lying to yourself. And you know why? Because otherwise you won't be picking. You won't be standing there. I don't believe that you just walked today in the on the cupboard, pick the first thing that you saw. Like, you didn't even look at it. You just picked. Okay, put it on and left. No, you picked what you wanted to put on. Why? Because you wanted to show something.
Should do things that women are awesome at, and men should do things that men are awesome at. And it just so happens that men are more awesome at a lot of masculine things, and women are more awesome at a lot of feminine things, like
Yes, that's true.
gardening and raising children
Actually, I'm
and
not sure
bearing
about
children.
gardening, but
Not that
okay,
men
we'll
don't
give
raise
her
children
that.
well, but they don't bear the children.
No, but that's different.
Women
Though.
running the show, it's normal now. It's just like, oh, that's just how it is. It's not how it is. That's how your shit is. Uh, as far as women being submissive, women had the submissive shit fucked up because they feel like they look at submissive like a slave and something like
Yes.
that. And it's not about you being a slave or anything. It's just about you knowing your place in the relationship. When you travel, when I travel, and I go to Africa, when I go to Colombia, when I go to Thailand, the women know their place. I don't have to tell them, hey, I'm the man, I'm the leader. They just know. They're raised like that. But these women here, bro, you got to have game, or you got to have status or money to make them follow, bro.
Do women's delusional expectations require men to set delusional goals?
A man's goal should be defined by himself, but to please his woman, he should be living him. You know, he should put himself first, no matter what his purpose.
Yeah.
And then he should take care of his woman. And it's not delusional, but I think if a man's not in his masculine, a woman can't be in her feminine.
I feel
Okay,
like,
that's
you know,
a good
in most
point.
situations, it should come natural because you can't really compare yourself to a woman can't compare herself to a man. So,
But won't women often attack a man's masculinity when they don't get what
not
they want?
all women.
Not all, but a lot of them do.
A lot.
Yeah, and
So
you
if
know,
it comes naturally, then why would they ever shame a man for something that should come
because
naturally?
some men are just not equipped and it doesn't come natural for everybody.
But isn't that women just defining a man's masculinity?
I guess so, if that's how you're putting it.
Because women have this entitlement issue that's going on and feel like their just mere existence means they're entitled
This is some kind of a Kevin Hart cousin.
to any other person. They don't understand the process of when a man scoped themselves. You know, let's put it through this way. If you was to get a man, he was a good-looking man, but he didn't have money. Let's call it this. Would a man be invited to the high luxurious parties with the women on the yachts and the helicopters and the mansions and the nightclubs and this and that? No.
No.
But a woman, just her simple existence of being this cute girl with no money, no brains, she can be on 10 yachts with 10 billionaires, 10 choppers, you know, the lavish nightclubs and all that nature. So a woman always is going to have the edge because, remember, men go for the beauty, fertility, and
Yes.
mental stability and emotional intelligence. The woman, however, is going to go for men who can protect, provide, and to cater and take care. So understanding the roles that we play. However, we have to understand with women, women have come through broken homes. Men as well have come through broken homes.
Yeah.
So sometimes the roles are disfigured. And that is a huge problem in society today.
This guy is actually too smart. I'm gonna give him that. So, guys, thank you for this reaction. We watched it. I hope you enjoyed it. Moral of the story. Moral of today's story. Just be yourself. Be who you are. I won't even add anything additional. This was me, zynoVII7. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next reactions.